So my name is Devin B. Johnson. I'm an artist living in New York City, but I'm from Los Angeles, California. I think what my parents and my grandparents had cultivated for me was something that I've learned that was very special. And that was something that I didn't realize until I was actually in college. When I was in art school and I was asking questions around to my peers and all the other students there if their parents supported what they were doing, what they were declaring their major to be. And I heard a lot of pushback from the support of that choice. And for me, it was really odd to kind of hear that response, because my whole life I was led to believe that your parents would see their child and nurture whatever their child wanted to be and wanted to do. My practice deals with myself, it deals with memory, it deals with subconscious. It also deals with the memory and subconscious, not necessarily housed in my body, but of course, the city that we're all lived in, or whatever place that we're in, there's a different type of city or a type of memory that encrusted in these places. And so I think about transitions, I think about moving from one point to another, which then gives me ideas of moving in and out of spaces. And so in this painting I have weighted, there's this, you would say it's geometrical in a sense where there's vertices, there's bilateral lines, but also there's this dark space that kind of elicits this idea of maybe something is entering or maybe exiting that space. And for me, I think about that space or this title weighted as maybe potentially a waiting room of sorts, to where maybe we're waiting to enter the next stage of our life, or maybe exiting the last stage of our life. And because of all of what we experienced during the pandemic, I would say that we all had our personal stories of loss and grief. And for me, painting is therapeutic in that way, to where weighted also kind of helps me think about transitioning through life and death in a way. I think the image anchors somebody, or anchors the audience into something recognizable as to what is this space. I think the way in which this space is articulated, which it is not necessarily in the ordinary, it's more of a felt space. And I want people to feel and see the space, but I want people to feel it too. I want people to feel maybe my apprehensions, maybe my places which I'm confident, and maybe in which the places that I'm just throwing up Hail Marys. So I think what my standpoint here as a painter is that I'm not fully formed or fully fixed, nor is the painting or the image that you're seeing. And I like that intangibility and that ambiguity to be a part of my making in my career, because I'm not full, I don't know what's happening. I know what the next day gives me. And a lot of these times paintings are just questions for me. And they're questions for me to think about feelings and sentiments.